are very high and respected in the country. And we have a good relationship now with the Ministry of Education. We didn't have a few years ago because they didn't respect our existence in Israel, and they didn't give all the rights to the teachers and to the students and to the schools. And we asked the minister to help us. The first one in the year 2012 gave us a possibility to talk to him and to improve our system. We had another minister, he closed all the doors, he doesn't want to hear anything, he didn't respect the bishops and he didn't answer to them. So after 2 years of negotiation to reach him, we couldn't. We arrived to have a demonstration and strike in all our schools. And only by this way we arrived to have open door and people to talk to us. We have the right to take subsidies from the Ministry of Education according to the Israeli law. We are not taking it because they are giving us donations, but it is according to the right, to the law, Israeli law, that they must help us at least 75%. We arrived to have 29%. They didn't want to give us the rest. After this demonstration that we had, we arrived to 34, and they gave us other donations just to cover some financial problems. Now we have a good relationship with the Ministry of Education.
Great.
We are discussing all the problem and evaluate the existence of our schools in Israel. And I hope it is in progress now. It is in progress.
Who pays the teacher's salary?
The school, every school.
But I mean, does that money come from the government or
No, from
within the school?
yes, from the school itself, and or the proper or the institution which have the school. But the ministry must help the student according to the number of students that we have and the program of the school itself.
Another question. In any of your schools in Israel or Palestine, have you ever had any small groups of high school students from America who've come like a cultural exchange for a few days or come to visit or to exchange or to visit?
Really, we didn't have serious programs. We have some visitors, but not to have common activities with the other students.
Yeah,
Just
we do exchange
visits.
students, and so you don't have, we call them exchange students, where they
Yes.
come for a year, and then someone from here would come to an American school for a year. So that's not a program that you have?
There is a program encouraged by Amnesty,
Amnesty International?
yes, international,
Rotary? Rotary does that.
and it is not. They have some students, very few from Israel, very few.
Now, are the relationship you have with the Minister of Education now, is this by constitutional rights, or does it depend on what political party is in power in Israel at any given time?
No, it depends of the students. It doesn't depend of the parties.
Okay.
So, no.
Well, Bill, can you talk about the strike that happened last year, and what is the result? I don't think it's been resolved. But could you explain the situation when you struck for the Ministry of Education? But I don't think they solved the problem yet. They haven't. You
No,
have got the money.
It is not yet, but at
That's
least
a long time ago.
Yes, at least they are listening to us. I just came. They called me for a meeting, emergency
But
meeting.
explain the background for the people here.
Okay, so we have a system in Israel that we are following the curriculum of Israel and the system of Israel, Israeli system, educational system. They are dealing with the students in another way, different way. For example, there is a program for the small children, New Horizons. It is given to all the Jewish schools, but not to our schools. So we ask to be a part of this. We are a part of this society. We have the right to have this one. They said, no, it costs, and we will not give it to you. Teachers, for example, they have some rights. They were neglected, and they didn't give them their rights. Also, the financial problem.
How
Many
much money
things-
does Israel give to the Christian schools?
How many?
Normally, yes.
How
A subsidy, they give a subsidy
a
every
subsidy,
year.
I told that
How much?
it must, they give about 100 million shekels
We just in
a
dollars?
month, a year. And we should have 300 million shekels a year. So a third, only a third they are giving now. A third.
How much is 100 million shekels in dollars?
100 million shekels are about
25.
25, 26, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
So
give that every month to every Christian
every
school?
year,
Every
every year,
year.
every year.
Nothing.
So
They had a big strike at the thing, right? The schools came in, they
and
striked in front
we
of
had
ministry.
a collaboration from the bishops, the priests and the sisters, directors, families. The last demonstration was 11,000 people.
Wow.
But they give a good impression because twice we went to the ministry to have this demonstration, but it was organized so well. And even when we finished, we cleaned the floor. We cleaned everything. And they were impressed. And the journalists came to photograph all this. We didn't have any mess, any.
Security
We
police.
respected. Security didn't come to us. So